You're watching Panina Monae for makeup and hair and all things pretty.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Panina Monae, and I am going to show you how to fix your brows when you go get them done and they jack them up like they did mine. You can clearly see the one is smaller than the other, and I've been trying to grow these bad boys back, but they still look jacked, so it's okay. I'm going to show you how to go from these jacked up brows to these wonderful, beautiful, like shaped, gorgeous brows. So if you want to see how I get it, make sure you keep watching. Alright, so I've started off with my left, is it my left or my right? My right brow done. And I'm going to show you how to do my left brow. So I'm starting off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Caramel. And I use this pencil to basically make the shape that I want. So I'm using a darker color, so this is going to give me the shadow that I need to put depth on my brow to make it look like I have hair in the area right there that I'm filling in that has no hair whatsoever. No hair. And it's so, I was so mad when I went and got my brows done. Like, the lady normally does a really, really good job, but she jacked me up this time. And she looked at me like, honey, you need to put some castor oil on your brows so they can grow in. No, you just jacked my brow up. Like, I almost didn't even want to pay her, but she normally does a really, really good job. So everybody, you know, everything ain't always great. Sometimes you go and get some services done and they jack you up, but I will still go back to her because she does do a good job. And so now the next product that I'm going to use is this NYX micro brow pencil, and this is in the shade Auburn. And so this color right here is closer to my hair color. I like to match my hair with my brows. I don't really like them to be too far off. I want it to look the same. I want it to like really be, I want it to look like twins. I want, even if my brows don't look like twins, if they look like cousins, it's cool because they're not the same shape, they're not the same thickness, they're not the same length, just as long as they're close enough. But I really do like for my brow hair color to match my hair color. And I use this basically to go in and lay that color as a foundation for my brows, so that way you can see that auburn color peeking out from underneath the brow. And I move the hairs all around and go in and just basically, almost like your crayon, you're using a crayon or a coloring pencil, you go in and you basically go on top of the first shade that you use for the depth, so that way you can add the color. So first you had the depth, you had to build that depth up, those shadows. Now you deposit in color. So I'm teaching y'all some color theory. Teaching y'all a little something. So I'm going to keep doing that until I'm satisfied with the tints and satisfied with how filled in my brows are. And so the next thing that I'm going to do is my concealer, and this is the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer, and you already know this is in the shade Caramel. This is my jam because it's like really, really close to my skin color. I think it's like a shade lighter. Or maybe it's my shade. I think in the winter it's my exact shade, but right now, since I got a little tan, it's a shade lighter. And I use this to clean up my brows, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush, which is my favorite brush to do it with. And I put it on the bottom and the top, and I don't put too much at the top because I don't want a halo brow. And now this right here is a Sonia Kashuk brush, and if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a concealer brush or something. I can't remember. I hit my head, y'all, so I got a little knot right there. But yeah, it's so small you can barely see it, but it does hurt. So I blend the top out, and then I blend the bottom out, and I blend until I am satisfied. And I just have to highlight just a little bit. And this right here is an Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Auburn. So it's the same color as the NYX micro brow pencil that I have. And no, actually, when I went to Ulta to get the Auburn pencil, because I don't own the Auburn pencil, they didn't have it in stock. They didn't have it in the micro brow pencil. I mean, not the micro brow. They didn't have it in Brow Wiz, and they didn't have it in whatever the chunkier pencil was called. So luckily they sell NYX. NYX is basically the same as Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's almost a dupe, or it is a dupe. So I just use that, and then I use this dip brow to further define the look of my brows and make sure that everything is cleaned up. And I really like to use it at the bottom and the top of my brow to make the line as straight as possible. So now I'm going in with the Anastasia brow gel, and this is clear. And I use this to brush through my brows and comb the brows in the direction that I want them to go, so they will last like that all day. And this stuff works well. You don't have to get this one. You can get a different brand, whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. But I like this product, so this is what I'm using. And I really like the way the brows came out. So now moving on to the last step, which is to highlight my brow bone. And that was a Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter. It's a baked highlighter, and I just popped that right on my brow bone to give me a little shimmer, so that way my face can look very bronzy, very summerish, because it's the summertime. So I want to make sure everything is on and popping, and I got my little shine, my little bling. And this right here completes this look. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Deuces.